Generic greetings, and there's a nice little car going past. Hi guys, do you want to work here? No, apparently not. Actually, is our car park quite full? Oh, it is, yeah, very, very full. Anyway, in the previous episode, we released our Geosystem, the generic operating system, version 2, and it's done okay. I wouldn't say amazingly well, but you have to remember that the very first one did take about a year to really get hold and start making a lot of money. They make money over time. Operating systems tend to sell well over time, you see, so that's something you just have to understand. Also, we finished off our generic game engine version 3, and that's now being released. We're going to actually assign the support of that to our support team, as you might imagine. And most of our team now is just sitting around doing nothing, so I think it's about time I could start training them up. I could just send them off on the old training. Actually, speaking of training, I did originally mess around with training and hiring and firing with our dev team. As you can see, for automation, I did get HR management and, get people in there. Now, there's been several comments since the last episode saying, oh, you've done this wrong, you've done that wrong, you should do this, that, and the other. And I've tried every single one of them, and he just doesn't hire any more people. And I think it's to do with priorities. Also, people said that the best thing to do is have a separate HR, have a couple of people, and then just hire HR, and then assign them to, I keep saying buy instead of hire people for individual teams like this one, etc. That sort of thing. And I like the idea. I'm just not going to go down it because I think it's a lot of work for really nothing, since we only need to hire a couple more people manually, which that's pretty much what we're going to do. Also, it's just a little bit iffy anyway. That's one of the main problems with the game, is that there's very little documentation as far as I can find, although the Steam page says to be quite well. Anyway, we're going to go for a bit of the old, I think, contract work. It looks like the toilets are working, which is all good. Logistical applications, we obviously want the SCM. We want to accept all of the work here. Actually, I've accept all of the work. Because it's max speed, by the time I've got that done, everybody's left. So, that's not very good, is it? I've got to put it on all of these system design teams and stuff. So we're going to speed up to max speed and see what happens. Our game engine has just been released, but we don't know what it is like. It looks like someone's designing the car carroting. Two employees went on vacation. We're just going to develop that and then release it, and then boom, there we go. Just want to pause it for a second and check our generic audio tool version 4. Our net profit's still good, but I'm going to end that. Same as the so we're not marketing the game engine. We are not marketing the audio engine. Sorry, we're marketing the game engine, we're marketing the operating system. The visual tool will end there as well, because I don't think we need to market that, although it's quite good that we're still doing it. We could reassign that if we did want to later on. The game engine, as you can see, net profit 6 million and a bit of change, not bad at all. I want to just check our... Oh, no, we haven't got a review of it yet, have we? Let's have a quick look at our software times. The generic software company shines with the generic game engine version 3, another brilliant release from ourselves, so that's good. Let's have a quick look at all software and then game engines, check the active users, and we can see that actually our version 2 engine has got some users. Quality is outstanding for both of these. Hang on, I just changed that by accident. Yes, the game engine version 2 has got some users, whereas the version 3 has only been out, it's 3 years old. This has had 3 years to accumulate users, whereas this one, it's been out a month. So you can understand that we're not going to get loads of stuff on there. It's also a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot better. It is a lot better in several ways, really, because we've got HD audio and stuff. So we now have a nice game engine that's selling well, which is going to make us a bit of money. Speaking of money, we've got 4.8 billion, so I don't think we really need to worry about that. But we want to start making a brand new game, so we're going to develop software, and it's going to be based on the SCM server, and we don't want an operating system, we want a game, all right? And we're going to say, what sort of game can we make? I think May 1994. Now, I'm trying to think of any games that came out really at that time that were really cool. When did Medal of Honor Underground come out after that? When did Doom come out? I have no idea. It's gone completely blank. My mind's gone completely blank. I can't remember when this stuff came out. We'll go for an FPS. Game engine, obviously, is version 3. Actually, we'll add first our operating system. There we go. And visual tool is our visual tool. So we're just using all of our software, you see. And imagine if we kept this in-house, how much... I guess we could probably start keeping stuff in-house, because we're not going to... It means that our competitors won't have really good software, and then we'll... Why would you want to? I don't understand. See, if you keep the software in house, it means that your competitors don't have access to it, but you then don't get the money off it. And if we're just making better whatever, like engines and stuff, but we're still not... The whole point is to make music. I don't understand it. Either way, we're going to have 3D graphics, music, AI, we're going to have multiplayer, we're going to have joystick support, Q&A. Obviously, the server for this being hosted, once it's done, it'll be the game server. Now, I think the game server is going to break, and what I'm going to do is remove the old MMO game. I'm going to check the thing on that one. Team is not going to be the support team. That would be just silly. We're going to have it. There's all of the design teams and things like that. There we are. It's priced at $94.50. I think I'm going to sell it at $49.99. Quite cheap there. It is going to be an original IP because we never made an FPS. So we're going to call it generic shooter guy killer monster Extreme Plus. Generic shooter guy kill monster killer monster Extreme Plus. There we go. That's that's the name of it. It reminds me of when I used to been playing Big Pharma, where he should name, like, you know, the drugs all weird, like really weird, stupid names, like hope you like headaches because this one cures arthritis or whatever, but it used to give you massive headaches, but I can move my joints okay, but ow, my head. Either way, that's what we're going to go for. 5 teams. You can see there's a lot of network on there, a lot of audio, a bit of 3D. We're going to start developing that. We do want to start marketing it because that's generally what we do on the marketing team. Boom, start it. So they're going to get on with that. You can see that there's a lot of 3D design and a lot of 3D... There will be a lot of 3D development as well. So I think what we need to do is go upstairs and we need to sort that out. So let's get on with it. So I really wish I could clone this entire thing, but you can't. You cannot do it. So, for example, if I go to build mode and click on that and go to... you can say select all furniture, but you can't copy it. That's an Alpha 8 thing. You can just say that there, click on that room, and we'll say clone tool, yes. And then we get this room here, and you think, oh, sweet, I can just put it in here. No, you can't, because it has to be in a new area where you haven't got the building. And because this is in the middle floor, if I didn't have these rooms, like, for example, if I just had an empty building like that, I could then place it, but you can't, which is really annoying. So either way, we're going to have to do it the manual way. So let's just crack on with this one. And what we want to do is go up, and is it straight down? It is a straight throw down to the bottom. Now, obviously, I'm having to just go up and down, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. So up, and then it's down from there. Yes, it is. And then, ooh, that's the wrong tool. This is wrong tool. There we are. It'd be easier if I just go up here and rip the walls down. Obviously, there's no access to that, but we are aware of this. So we want to have a... Hang on. Is that right? That is correct. Okay. And then... I think it's there, but what's going to be best is if I try and measure it. That's 7. Alright. So it is... You can't build rooms inside of rooms. Well, that's a lie. I guess because I haven't... What? I don't understand. Oh, it's because I was clicked on the other one, surely. Confused now. Right, let's just put in the doors, because otherwise this is just getting really weird. We'll go for a nice little glass door. And it'll be... Where is it compared to that one? It's there. Same for here. There we go. And then this one is the same as well. Alright. You can't build rooms inside of rooms. I am really stumped as to what the hell is going on. I guess I'm going to have to build off the edges. Right, alright, fine. Right, so this is... We have to split this up, don't we? So it's a total of 4 from that edge. There, so that is 1. That is another. Okay. I hope that it looks correct. 4, 4. All right. And then we want a gap of 1, 2, 3, and then along. And then it should be quite simple. It's that. And that should be the same amount. That should be the same thing. It is. It is, yes. Okay, so simple matter of putting in doors. 1 and then 2. And this is the same there. Same there. And then windows. I'm just going off memory here. I believe it's a big long window across that, which I'll go down, and it is. Oh, good. Memory. Excellent. Window across here. Job done. And yes, and then these ones have windows, and then windows. Again, right across. Like so. And I think it's that and that. It's definitely not that. Hang on. Sell that one up, and then redistribute. Yes, it is. Right, these also haven't got windows here, which I don't like the idea of. They're going to get some windows in. There you go, guys. Well done. You can see stuff. You can actually see what's happening now. Right, that's fine. And then also I have to do that, remember? Put these really, really daft toilets in, which do function now, which is, you know, a big bonus. What else are we missing? Should really put windows right across there, but actually I don't want to. I think that's about right. I think, yes, that is about right. I think, zoom out. That one, I'm just checking, I'm just looking along the sides and checking the windows. That seems about right. So let's just go outside and no. It's not about right. We haven't put the windows in here. There you go. That's why you go outside and check these things. Right. Window. And window. Now it's a right. Probably wrong. Right. Okay. So, there is that room. So, back to the furniture. Go downstairs. Check where this is. It's there. And then, again, once we've got one of these, it's just a case of doing that. Yep. And we might as well do the same on this side. So one there. I think it's that. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we can copy it onto this side as well. So what else do we need? We need them there. And while we're here, actually, we know that we need this table in. Which, oh God, even that was right. That's just not going to happen again, is it? I think it's that. I was right. Obviously the meeting room that I didn't think people would use, but they do use it, which is good. I'm very happy about that. The game's very smart. And this is going to be the 3D department. So we'll have 3D artists and 3D... Is it design? I don't know. I'll have to check in a moment. Obviously spending a bit of money here, but I've mentioned this several times before. We were not exactly short on money. No, we're fine for that. We're fine for your money. There we go. And then plantage. Pretty much every corner, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Right in that corner. Was it in that corner there? Oh, it was as well. And while we're here, plantage. Nice greenery. I think fridges were in this room as well. We'll put the toilets in while we're here. That's definitely not where it's supposed to go. We'll shift that along so you don't have to poo in the corridor. It's like, morning, you alright? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How was the wife? Oh, fine, yeah. Right, so there's that. We haven't put lighting in, which is really annoying. I don't know of any game that I really enjoy the lighting in. Just put it, you know, sometimes you want it manual, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just wish it was just done and sorted. Oh, God, there's so many problems. Right, upstairs. There we go. There's that room done. And lighting, I guess. And, oh, clocks. We do have some clocks on the downstairs areas. And Where is it here? It's there. And I'm guessing it's on the opposite side, so I might as well. Is that right? It is. It is. Possibly, maybe. Don't know. Don't care. Right. Lighting, the annoyance that is. But we are doing very well in terms of how much we're getting done. There's them bits of lighting there. Then we need to go back down. And again, just copy the overall design of the lighting. Just roughly, because as I said, we don't... As long as there's light in the rooms, it doesn't matter where it's, you know, where it's at. As long as there's light, I don't particularly care where the lights are. I think you can hide... Can you hide the lights? Date Rivalry, toggle lamps. Yeah, you can just toggle all the lamps and just turn them off anyway. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll just go, yeah, there's light. As long as there's lighting, we're fine. So lighting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll put them in later because if I put them in now, as soon as I end up, you know, furnishing the room, it's going to be really, really problematic. So there's our extra floor. We still haven't done anything in here, and that's where the spare marketing department will probably go. So, generic shooter guy killer monster thing, which I should really name and put this. It should be monster killer thing. It's a guy killer monster. You actually play the monster. Oh, cool. That'll be much better. Right. So, what do we need? 3D. I think we do need to make another 3D team. So, manage teams. And we're going to call it the. Actually, we're not going to do anything at the moment. We're going to hire first. Higher would be Artist 3D, would it? It would be Artist 3D, and then would it be Programmer 3D? It would. Do you get a Designer 3D? You do as well. Oh my good grief, this is going to be really, really annoying then. What am I going to do for that? So you need a 3D Designer, a 3D Artist. Oh god, so complicated. A 3D artist, a 3D designer, and a 3D programmer. So, how are we going to do this? A 3D designer, 3D programmer, artist. Because I want 2D on the other side, you see. If I just have the art team here, that would work out. Have the art team here, whether it be 2D or 3D, because you always need a bit of 2D anyway. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go back to building. This might be a terrible idea, but we'll see what happens. And we will have our lead table there, and then... See, it's not very big at all, this place, is it? This room. And then that goes there, right? This is the artist. And there's no lighting in here because artists don't like light. I can't see where I'm going. I don't know if that's the case or not. We need natural light this here. So you've got the most, not really the most natural light area, but whatever. We'll have one light in there so you don't bump into each other. It doesn't have any coffee machine or anything, but we will put one in. Fueled by coffee. Powered by the beer engine. There we go. That is going to be our... Actually, because we know this is going to be artist, we're going to put drawing tablets in. Now, I know that I haven't put in the other rooms... any calculators, and it might be a good idea for me to do so. They've got calculators. They haven't got calculators. Welcome to Calculator Town. Population U. That's what some people mentioned in the last episode. Also, someone mentioned that the reason we're not buying anything is because we haven't got a phone. What's that there? We're not hiring any more people. That's definitely a phone. Yep, that's definitely a phone. Right. So this is our our artists. So let's do that. Let's crack on with the artists. So we want to manage teams. Generic art team. I think that'll be fine. Add that. There's our art team. So we can have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3D and 6 2D, and then a lead. I think that's fine. Hire employees, leader. Max this out. There we go. And we will begin looking. Obviously, we want to put that on the art team, and we want to check the skill level. And not a very good selection here. There's good lead, and their base skill in artist is low. We want a very, very good artist. Not very good candidate at all. We'll look again, spend more money, don't care how much it is. Lead is good, artist is quite good. Mean and dramatic. I don't really want a mean artist. Oh, there we go. Short-tempered and pessimistic. I said brown, you idiot! Ah! That's not brown, that's Battleship Grid. No, alright, anyway, let's go for you. You are now our artist. You are now on the art team. And then we want to hire employees. We want to say artist 2D. And we'll begin looking. And obviously we're going to put them on the art team. There we go. And then we will go for compatibility. And very bad, crap. I might have to just sack the guy that I've just hired. Look again, because there's obviously nobody that wants to work with him. And oh, there was a normal. Yeah, this is going to take some time, isn't it? Because of the guy that we've hired. There's not really much. I don't think they're a very good lead. We'll see what happens. As long as the compatibility is okay, they don't need to be that. As long as the compatibility is normal, I'm not really bothered. It's just when the other teams work together, I think it affects us as well. Oh my good grief, yeah. This is becoming problematic. Let me just check our teams again. The art team has got 5 people, so we need 2 more people because there should be 7 in total. We're going to hire employees once more, go to artists in 2D it was, I believe, and then we'll begin looking again. Look for the art team. And look at the see, there's very good skills, but they're just not, the compatibility is low, which is not good. Yeah. I messed up by hiring the person we did for the leader. But there we go. There's all the people for that one. Going to go back to this. We're going to go for artist, and then we want a 3D artist. We haven't got an audio artist, but I think we can put that downstairs if we really want to. Begin looking. Obviously put them on the art team. These are all bad. Look at it. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. 1. 2. Good look again. 3. 4. I wouldn't want to work in this art team. I really wouldn't. Everybody hates each other. Just like watching an episode of Coronation Street while watching this. Everyone just fighting constantly. I hired them because I thought they had a good lead. They got good leader and good artist, but didn't really look at the 2 traits were crap. So now we're just not getting anybody that really wants to work in there at all. Oh, this is terrible. Look, it's all bad, very bad. Oh my good grief. I've never seen that. I've never seen it go slow. I mean, and the problem is the skill. Because of the skill levels, we're going right down, so it might not even be that good here. I don't know how many people we've hired because I've lost count now. Check on the art team. 13 people. That's actually exactly the right amount. 661. There you go. Done. Art team. Downstairs, we haven't got any room for this one, but we do want to go for the old building, and we'll put that in there, and then we'll put all of these in one there, and then there we go. Obviously we're just going to copy what we've done upstairs, and we'll be able to do something in here. And chairs would actually be nice. And finally we want to go for lighting. One of them, bump, needs fridge, espresso. Put a title in there because the room is crap. Hey, right. So, also, I did notice it. Right. So, there we go. We want to change that. So that is limit usage. Not limit usage. It's switch team. That is the art team. This one is the people we haven't yet actually hired, which is interesting. We'll assign more people to work on this. We need the art team on that. So they're the artists. So we need these 2 teams here. But let's just see how long it takes to crack on with that. Actually, what I want to do, we should probably hire everybody now. Get everybody in now. We just need to change that so they are working the right time as everybody else. They go away in July. We're going to say you can go away in September. So that's the compatibility. Look at how crap it is. The more they work together, actually, the more it goes. Actually, dev team, look. The dev team is now hired up to the right amount. Let's have a quick look. Just need to check automation again then. Definitely got HR management on, so... Well, no, it was off. So as soon as we turned it off, it hired people. Don't know why that's working. Don't know what's going on. Don't care. Move on. Right. So we wanted a... We want 3D, didn't we? So we want to manage teams, and we need to say generic 3D design. Is it design? Team. Yep, there we go. Generic 3D dev team. So we've got a dev team, a 3D dev team, and a 3D dev team, 3D design team. So hire employees, lead, max these out, begin looking. Skill 100. You can go on the design team. And what is your 3D like? Doesn't actually really matter. Design is quite good though. Snob and optimistic. Optimistic is good. I like that. Leadership and diligence is quite good. You know what? You're coming with me, Pat. Oh, no. Higher. Don't look again. Pat was quite good. Right. Hire employees. It was. Hang on. Let me check it. Make sure. Count of 1. It is the design team. So we want to say designer. 3D. Max this out. Bump. Design team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look again. The normal 6, 7, and 1 more. 8. There we go. There's that team. So we'll just have a quick check. There's our design team. 9 people. Design in 3D is... It's alright. The dev team, same sort of thing. Hire employees. Lead. Max all of these out. Begin looking. Put them on the 3D dev team. And we'll check the skill on you. You're a good leader. Good programmer. 3D is non-existent. That is okay. Generous and goofy. I like the idea of that on the dev team. You're coming with me. So that is the developer. So we want to say it'll be programmer of 3D, and we'll max all this out. Begin looking. This is going to be a really good team. Dev team and very bad normal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I said it was going to be a really good team. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Didn't take long. Right, so we will assign the design teams and dev teams on that. So we got about probably 100 people working on that now. Let's have a quick check. We'll probably be able to check. It says design team. Loads of people are called in sick, but you have to understand that there's so many people in here that it's going to happen, isn't it? How many people do we actually have? So if we just go to manage teams, actually no. Let's accept all and close. Manage staff, I want to just... Is there not like, how many do I have? There will be an overall how many people do we have list. It'll be in... I don't know where it would be, actually. Check deals for a second, that's all hosting. Stocks, we own all of our stocks. Loans, we don't have any insurance policies. We could actually do a bit more. We'll put another $1 billion into insurance. There we go. And probably just manage teams, to be honest with you. Manage teams, if we look at the count, so 30, 40, probably 60, 70 people, something like that. Not bad. So, Still working on generic shooter guy killer monster, whatever it was called. So that's okay, and that team is working well as all of our artists. They've all called in sick by the look of it, so I don't know. This team is working well as well. Oh, actually, we've got a problem. I'm going to turn on room labels. These aren't assigned, so that team is for the 3D design team, I believe. Hang on. System design, yes, so that's design. That's going to change to the 3D dev team. There we go. So art team, design team, dev team, and network. Yeah, the dev teams are at the top, and they're anyone. These are all anyone. Floor's working well. They work. That's all set up. Marketing team. That's anyone. Blah blah. Yes, that's fine. Right. Okay. So we can expect the quality is great, and I think I've overdeveloped it. And if that's the case, I will cancel it and try it again. But no, look, you can see it's progress. I think there's still a bit more progress to do. No, it's going down. I've waited too long, so I'm going to kill that. So we'll pause it. We're going to kill that. We don't care about that one anymore. But we are going to develop software again. So it's going to be a game with our game engine, which, as you can see, is now increased in active users, which is good. It's pretty much tripled. Our visual tool, which is pretty much the highest, well, it is the highest. Our audio tool, which again is, there's really very few competitors on our operating system V2, which now has nearly 7 million active users. That's good, and that's obviously giving us a lot of money. 3D graphics, music, AI, multiplayer, the lot. You know, we've done this before. You can see joystick support, all of that sort of thing. The SCM server is, well, they call one called SCM server. Our game server is the overall server name on this one. It's original IP. It's going to be we could have an RPG. No, we want to do shooter again. We want to do another shooter. So FPS, it's going to be $49.99. So it's probably not going to make us a lot of money, but we don't really care. We've got so much money. Games, all that one there. Oh, because we've changed that, we have to mess around with this one now. There we go. And my text-based, no thank you. And we will have it as a generic monster shooter killer hunter. I'm just trying to think of all the really crappy American fake documentary type things where they go off and, you know, there's like storage wars. Oh yeah, wars. We haven't got wars in there because you have to put wars in there, or hunters, or wars, or commander. Generic monster shooter killer hunter wars commander extreme plus. There we go, and that is our game. And we're not going to have the sport team make it. We're going to have the network, system, network, all the dev teams, all the art teams. The lot can go on that one. And boom! Yes, we do. Pre-marketing for generic. It's off the thing. We'll say that the marketing team can deal with that one and start the campaign. So, marketing campaign is going. We can check upstairs. They're sitting around doing nothing really because they're the dev team, you see. And these guys ain't in. Let me just pause it for a second. I think I know why, because I forgot to manage teams. Yes, some of them leave a little bit early and we don't want that one. These can go to September. That's when they get their holiday. Dev team, and then the art team. Yes, that's okay. That's fine. This is why we have one development team and then all the separate rooms. People seem to like this as well, and there's been a lot of comments saying that that's actually, that's really good. We like the way you've done that one. One of the things, I don't know whether these are the 3D guys. I don't know whether you give them tablets or whether you give them. I don't know whether you give them tablets. So drawing, much easier than manually inputting pixel coordinates, or whether you give them calculators. I would assume that the 3D development team would be making it. It wouldn't be. Would the 3D development team, or the programmers, isn't it? When you hire them as like development. I don't know whether they would actually be artists making, 3D models and textures, things like that, or whether it's classed as the back end other stuff. So, working on new shaders and things like that. And I don't know whether that's a coding thing or a tablet thing, but either way, we are going to give them tablets. There we go. Did I do the same downstairs, did I? I did, but I want to get rid of them. I don't want that calculator. I don't want that. Same on these. I want to give them phones for reasons. Mainly because it looks okay. Sell. And then sell. Okay, and then they can have phones. Who are you going to call? Pizza. Right. Done. Okay. Back to work. Max speed. Money-wise, monthly profits, as you can see, it's going straight up there. 7 employees went on vacation. Our marketing for generic monster words is going okay. You can see the progress is good. 3D is going up there. And develop, it's now outstanding. That is good. Quality expected is horrible at the moment, but obviously that's going to change and stuff. So it looks like we have managed to successfully get these sort of rooms all sorted and put in. I don't know why that's flashing away there. That's weird. Probably because it's maxed out. There's all the marketing for that. How much money have we got? 5 billion now. A lot of people like us, fans. We've got 90. No, nearly. Is that nearly a billion fans? 93. Is that a million? That can't be. Well, yeah, it has to be million because that's a decimal point. You can't have say 93,000 and a bit 0.62162 fans. You can't have that. 612 rather. Yeah, so that's nearly a billion fans. Quite good. Let's go for our. I'm just going to check upcoming releases. RPGs coming out, web-based game. All right, okay. I know there's been several people say if we go to software. Want to check active users in total, we can see that we're right on the top there. There's the X7 here, but it's all us. There's another one, which is Rifle Clans Ultra, which is a game, and we should buy this out. But if I buy that out, you have to understand it's a web-based game. We either then get rid of it, in which case we're the bad guys, and we don't want to do that. Don't know if that's simulated in terms of you buying it out and then have to host it. I think you do, because then if I get rid of it, I don't know if we lose fans. I assume that's in there. Might be, might not. So if we buy that out, we then have to hope that we'll host a web-based game. Since we've already got a bit of a problem in that area anyway, as you can see, our game server is on 73% for our MMO game, and we're going to shut that down eventually. I think we're going to shut it down soon because it's 4 years old. So actually, no, it's not too bad. We need to check the profit on it. A lot actually, isn't it? No, income is gone right down. It's actually not making us any money at the moment at all. So we're going to get rid of it. Units shipped, income, reputation. So we're going to get rid of it. We're going to stop our MMO game. We're going to pull it off the market. We could do marketing, but we're not marketing anymore. We're going to pull it off the market, and people will go for this game. But if we bought that one out there, all that happened is we would have to host it, and then it would overload our server. So we don't want to do that one. So anyway, back to max speed. But people have been saying we should buy out other companies. For example, like the Age Style Corp, which is a web-based game, or, for example, a simulation game there. There's a lot of games coming out here. But we could just actually go to details in the company and start buying the company out. But I don't think we really want to do that yet. Outstanding quality for this one, so we'll promote that. So it will come out hopefully soon. You can see obviously there's a lot of game engine support there as well, our operating system. We're just squishing bugs here, and we're going to release it, and we do want to do marketing. We'll pause it for a second, interwebs radio, all of that sort of thing. Put it on the marketing team and start the campaign, and then we're going to have these teams just sort of sit around doing nothing. Now, I think they've deserved a nice little laze around the place. So what I want to do is pause it for a second, go to our servers and check. We can see our game service here, it goes over the edge of it. So, generic monster shooter killer hunter war commander extreme plus has currently got no megabytes, but that's because it's only just been shipped today. So tomorrow it'll go up. I'm going to remove that one, our MMO game. We're not going to support that anymore. We might have a legacy server, but we're going to get rid of it. Your servers can't deal with the load from generic MMO game, but I've removed them, so that's not problematic. That's okay. View unsupported. There it is there. And next day, here we go. What is going to happen? Looks like a lot of people are calling in sick. Yes. A room is dirty, needs cleaning. Yes, I'm aware of that. So they've come in next morning and they're sitting around doing nothing. As you can see, actually the support here, we need to assign that to none of these. It goes on our support team. Okay, there we are. There we are, all done. And net profit, nearly 3 million. Okay, that's okay. Product is being reviewed, Software Times. We highly recommend Generic Monster Shooter Killer Hunter War Commander Extreme Plus. Generic Monster Shooter Hunter Killer War Commander Extreme Plus is a beautiful piece of engineering, ... It's probably a crap name, is a crap name. So, we'll change this to a game, and we can see that oh, look at that tank commander and stuff, and RTS. I'm going to trade IP. I want to buy that. I'll have that, thank you very much. We've got another game here which we will trade IP, and we'll buy that out. We're going to buy all these games out here. There's Beta Studio. Again, that's not, it's in RTS. Buy that out. There's another one here. Trade the IP. Yes, we'll buy all of this out. Zombie Rebirth. We'll buy that out. And these sports games. Pretty much buying everything out because we can. There we are. And mine's the only one that's outstanding. There it is there. As you can see, 66,000 people actually really like that. That is good. Speed up to max speed. And I don't know what else we do. I really don't know where we go from here. Because we've got some deals. Let's just check our server load. Few unsupported processors. We've only got our MMO game. The rest is okay. We can see that the load for our shop, generic shop server is 27%. That's gone up, so I'm gonna have to check that in a second. Software bank is antivirus in the system. That's fine. Our antivirus there and the system. We'll probably make another antivirus soon. That's probably what we'll do next. Game server. We can see that our game is on there. It's very, very pathetic load. But remember, it's not an MMO or a base game. It's just a matchmaking-y type thing. Let's go for distribution channels. Popularity. We can see that ours is going up. There you go. It is 14%. So that's gone up. It's gone up from the 5% or something up to 14, which is good. And mainly, I'm guessing that is because of, well, we don't have much of a cut. I'm now hosting it, which is a problem that I didn't have until sort of mid-episode last time. And also, we don't have any deals with these top companies. So they're having to come to our shop as an exclusive, and then this makes it more popular, and it makes go up and things like that. So we do have a lot of contracts as well. So we're selling other people's stuff on there, but we're not putting ours on. We've just EA'd it. That's exactly what we've done. You could call it. Yeah, it is EA, because I think Ubisoft, although they do have Uplay, and it's a really horrible integration with Steam. At least they do have it on Steam, whereas other things are EA aren't on Steam. Whatever. You get the idea. Anyway. We are going to leave it there because we've progressed quite well. We've managed to get another floor put in with a lot of people in here. We've pretty much doubled. We're not having doubled our staff, but we've at least added an extra third, which is quite good. We've got 6 billion in the pot with nearly 1 billion fans. It is a sandboxy type game. Is it sandbox? I don't know. It's a construction-y type game, and you get the idea of what it's like. You can't really say you've won it because it's not really about just winning it. But in terms of money, we have no real problem. We've just got an absolute boat ton of money, and I don't know where that's come from. Let's have a quick look at software here. Active users, operating system is ourselves. The MMO game, it's still loads of people are still playing it, but we're not hosting it. I don't know how that is. Let's go to game. And I want to check. There's our game there. It was 66,000-ish. I think it was 61 or 60-odd thousand before. So it's gone up to 114. So we've more than doubled it, which is fine. That's only after a couple of days. So that's good. We've shipped 145,000 units. That's done well. That's done very well. So you know what? I am going to leave it there, and I think I'm going to call it a day on the series for now because there's nothing else. There's nowhere else I can really go with this. All we're going to be doing is adding more floors. We've got 2 more floors to do. We've got these rooms to fill. All we're going to be doing is adding more servers, more of this. There's not really going to be anything new. Now, as you progress on later on, you can, hire different, HR teams and send people on training, which I've touched on a little bit. But you can also, you have other things as well. And as it progresses on, you get more options for development, like different UI and things like that, and you can assign different teams. But it's pretty much more of the same. So I think without just, we'd be ploughing the same trench, if you know what I mean. So we'll leave it there for now. I know Alpha 8, which might be out by the time you're watching this, but it's certainly in sort of closed beta or opt-in beta. I'm not really too sure which, but that's out, and that adds a lot of new things like building outside. It adds a brand new tree for this design here, and you can see the lines of it connecting, and it's much easier to do. And there's just and copying, you can just say copy this room, paste it there. amazingly good. Things like really powerful tools. So it'll be best if I delay this one until that's out, because I'm definitely coming back to this. It's going to be quite... I think it's pretty much a staple on the channel now, because I love the game so much. You people seem to want to watch it. I don't know about yourself, but you must have, because you're listening to this now and we've cracked on for about 40 minutes, so you must like it. Either way, leaving it there. Generic Software Company is a success. And it's snowing as well in December. Happy Christmas for this company. It's 1994. Obviously, we've got another sort of 20 years before we really hit the end of the game's timeline. But when we come back to it, we might continue on with this. Most likely, we'll start a new company because that's interesting. And we might have different challenges. I would love to know what you think. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.